Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of RiesKitchen. Today we're making an absolute classic, lemon delicious pudding, perfect to have with the Sunday roast and with ingredients you're bound to have in your cupboard at home. What we have is some salted butter, some lemon, some caster sugar, eggs, self-raising flour, for me gluten-free of course, and some full cream milk. This recipe can of course be done in one large pot, but I prefer to do it in individual ramekins. And you'll need 6 1-cup ramekins for this dish. So I'm just using a little bit of butter and just greasing each one well. So to start our process today, we're going to put our butter and sugar in a mix master bowl. And I'm going to zest just one of the lemons into that bowl. Be about a teaspoon of lemon rind is what you're going to, or lemon zest is what you're going to have, give or take. I'm going to mix this till it's pale. It's not going to be properly creamed, so you're still going to see some sugar because of the ratio of sugar to butter, but it is going to go pale. So start off slow. So that looks pretty good to me. As I said, it's not creamed so that the sugar is fully incorporated into the butter, but that's because of the ratio of butter to sugar in this recipe. But it's gone a nice pale colour. There's no obvious, just loose sugar crystals. They're all incorporated. And the aroma from that lemon zest is just magnificent. So I've separated my eggs, and now I'm just going to add the egg yolks into this bowl and then give this a good mix. So now to make our batter, I'm going to add about 1/3 of the flour and mix well, then 1/3 of the milk, and then repeat 1/3 and 1/3 till we've used it all up. And it is going to be a very runny batter. Mix a lot of flour. Now as we add the second and third lots of milk, don't be tempted to turn your mix master on fast, just have it on the absolute lowest, because this being so runny, you will just wear it. So to just add that last bit of milk, and I'm doing it all manually just to save a mess, because it is a very liquid batter, which is exactly what I'm after. So now I'm just going to stir in my lemon juice. Oh, the smell of citrus is just amazing. All right. So to add a lightness to our pudding, we're now going to whip our egg whites till they're stiff. Perfect. Now I've popped my oven onto 160 Celsius fan forced just to warm up, and I'm going to now fold my egg whites into the batter. Now often you need to put a little bit of the egg white in to loosen up the batter, but this is a very loose batter, so we don't need to do that. But we do need to be gentle. We don't want to knock out all of the air we've just put into that egg white. Okay, that fluffy clouds. So very gently just incorporate those two. So I have here a nice deep baking dish which will fit all 6 of our dishes into, and we need a deep dish because we're going to put some hot water and turn it into a bain-marie as we're cooking. I'm just going to ladle in a cup of our beautiful mixture. Now I'm just going to add some boiling water into my baking dish, not into my ramekins, to come up about halfway up the ramekins. And this bath is going to help us with the trick of getting the cake on the top and all that rich, luscious sauce in the middle. I'm going to bring it up to about halfway. And now this goes into the oven for 45 minutes on the 160 fan force. My kitchen just smells amazing. Let's see how these are going. So now we need to let these cool a little bit because the sauce is going to be basically thermonuclear. It's going to be way too hot, so you can't serve them yet. And as always, the hard part's in the waiting. So for all the details of today's recipe, don't forget to check out my blog at the link below. But as always, the best bit's in the eating. Now I'm going to cheekily add just a little bit of cream onto here. Oh, perfect size, look at that. Light cake, lots of sauce. That's light, it's luscious, it's zesty, it's tangy. It's just altogether perfect. Your whole family will love this one. Until next time, everybody, ciao.